bought the building.
Yeah, so
You
we
fully
bought the building.
renovated it.
Yeah, so we bought the building last year. We've been renovating it over the past year. We actually moved in here a few months ago. But today's our grand opening.
Absolutely.
And so Judge Laura Bauer is going to be running the other side, which I don't know if we're going to be able to get in there because construction's going on. We do have the middle office available too.
Right. Do you happen to know maybe square footage? You're looking for a tenant?
So we have 900 square feet in the middle. I have Preferred Enterprises doing all the work. They did an awesome job here.
It's beautiful.
And,
It's great.
They did a great job.
Wonderful.
I'm catching a lot of slack from my oversized conference
Quite the conference. Wow.
with a little table. So I got to get a bigger table. I get it. But we're pretty excited to be here, and it's been fun.
Absolutely. So you said you had 6 agents, local and Warren. About how many listings? What do you currently have?
Listings, active, it's because of the market right now. We don't have a lot of active listings. If you look at our board, we had a few sales and some pendings. But it's pretty competitive right now as far as listings and as far as, because there's such a shortage of inventory.
Right.
So we're trying to build that up.
Right.
Unfortunately, the interest rates are going to start helping us do that. And so that's where we're at.
Do you service just Warren County, or do you have other areas?
No, we own 6 offices all across northern Pennsylvania, plus we have an office in Olean. My business partner is Steve Holt. He has 3 offices up in Chautauqua County. So we have pretty much northern Pennsylvania and southern tier of western New York.
How long have you been in the real estate business?
You can't tell anybody. I started in 1989 and worked for an agency in Olean, and then my wife and I started our own office in 2001. And then in 2017, Steve and I joined forces and became organic professionals. Here we are today. We started with just initially 2 offices, Olean and Bradford, and now we've grown to cover the whole area.
That's impressive.
So,
Yeah.
What are some of the biggest changes that you've seen since 1989 and now 2023? Yeah.
Well, it's funny, when we first started, or when I first started, we never had a seller's market ever, and where now we're getting into multiple offer situations, which we never had before. There's just more buyers than we have sellers, and we've just never been there, and that's been the biggest change, and that's just happened, quite frankly, since COVID, and then it hasn't mellowed out yet. But with the interest rates keeping up, like I said, with the interest rates keeping up, I see that. Technology, obviously, when I first started, it was all done. We didn't know what a computer was, I don't think. And obviously our phones. I think I was the first one to have a cell phone, or it wasn't even a car. It was a car phone back in 1993 or something. I can't even remember. Now we can't live without our cell phones. So technology is obviously a huge change for us.
And speaking of that, how much of a benefit is that for you guys to, you have websites and you're able to put home photos and kind of video tours and things like that on the listings?
I mean, we could have never done that in the past. And, it's amazing now. We're worldwide. So when I first started, we were just, in our own little, every town had their own little domes.
Yeah.
And now somebody in California can buy a house in New York State.
Right.
We don't like the sight unseen, but that's how it goes.
You seem to have an influx of that sight unseen. I mean, people are
More so the past couple of years. Not a big fan of it because we want people to see. We want people to come and see the house, and it makes it a lot harder for us. Can we give them a video tour? Sure.
Yeah.
Do they get the full extent of it?
right.
And what was it like to be in the market, like you said, during COVID, when really people couldn't go see the house?
COVID was tough. That's where we had to, that was a struggle. Luckily it didn't last, at least that part of it didn't last long. But we all had to have things on our shoes, gloves, masks. Everybody had to be, laid out. We were still able to show, but it was a lot harder. Pennsylvania actually was a little more difficult than New York at that time. Pennsylvania had more strict rules. So New York was a little easier, but not much. So, but it was tough during COVID. So.
Well, I just wanted to say, I mean, you said you had 6 agents here locally. Can anybody stop in Monday through Friday?
Monday through Friday. We're here from usually 9 to 5.
Okay.
You know, once in a while, if we get a phone call, we might have to sneak out. But generally, 9 to 5, somebody's here Monday through Friday. You call our phone, call our office. You know, you can always get an agent eventually, even Saturday, Sundays, whenever.
Well, it's a family-friendly feel. I mean, I know the agents personally growing up with Warren. Some of them are Warren residents, so it feels like a family.
Most of
That's
them
nice.
are.
That's great.
And last thing, what are you most looking forward to about having this new location?
We're just excited to be here and, you know, grow our business and, you know, just help out the community, become part of the community. You know, that's my goal.
Right.
And so we're just here and we're excited.
We appreciate your continued support in the chamber and our initiatives. So
I
thank you.
appreciate all the chamber does. And all the local media.
Thanks.